There are too many people that don't think about the first impression to their home, and I want to talk about it today. The mailbox. This is the first impression for family and friends, people that are trying to find your house. And I'm going to talk about how to properly install this, where to buy this, what to look for when choosing a mailbox, all the things that you need to know in order to be successful with a first impression. So first off, I had the typical 4x4 post, leaning, plastic mailbox when we moved in. Then I built and bought this one 15 years ago, and it still looks great. This mailbox, I'll put a link in the description, is copper and brass, has a big, heavy, thick door, has a cable to hold it, a full piano hinge, and a magnet at the top to hold it. It has the numbers on the front of it and no flag. By the way, a flag is not required by the U.S. Postal Service. You can place your outgoing piece of mail here, the mail person will take it. The flag, in my opinion, is the first thing to break and look goofy. I don't like it, so I didn't put a flag on it. I took out that old mailbox and installed this one, which is a 6x6 cedar post. It is sunk in the ground 42 inches because we need to get down to frost depth here in Chicago. And it has an 18-inch hole poured with concrete, and I have some rebar around it so that that concrete doesn't crack and break. Leveled so that it is plumb, straight up and down. There is a 2x8 with a slight little bevel here that I attached to the post, and then bought this cedar bracket that was already built this way. So part of it is custom, part of it is purchased. I cut the bevel on the top so that water would shed off of it. I have never stained it or painted it. I did, however, coat the 3.5 feet that is in the ground to keep the bottom from rotting. And then I bought these brass numbers to put on. So right away, when people approach, they can see the numbers here. If they can't see the numbers on the house, they're looking right here. It is a quality piece. It looks in keeping with the architecture of my home. This is a larger size, so it's an estate size, so it can handle a lot of volume and larger materials. But this is rock solid, durable, gonna last a long time. And it sets a tone. It sets a first impression for when people come, that they know what they're going to expect as they arrive. So be very intentional about selecting a mailbox, installing a mailbox so that it lasts long term, placed properly. I placed mine on this side of the driveway so that it's the first thing you see. I didn't want to put it down at that end because that's typically where the garbage cans go, and I didn't want them in the way of each other. I wanted it on the opposite side. There are specifications on the U.S. Postal Service website on the distance up to this point, as well as the face of the mailbox to the street itself. So make sure that that is correct. And then choose something that you connect with, that you absolutely love. But go quality on this. How often do you do this? Mine's 15 years old. I'm probably not going to do another one for who knows how long. This will last another 15 years. So make a great first impression.